Yeah, and with the climate change issue, initially we were hearing there was going to be a lot of there was a potential for a lot less rain, and now it seems that for some areas of the country we're getting more rain. Has that changed over the years in terms of what we're expecting from climate change, with bigger effects from events, and that's kind of changed the discussion around that a bit?
Right, so when it comes to climate change, things are a little trickier. We're looking at periods of about 30 years to be able to actually pin down the difference, change in climate. So whilst there's no doubt at all that there is extra heat in the system, exactly what those effects are going to be can be mitigated somewhat or changed somewhat by the specific weather of the day. Right. So we're currently in an El Nino neutral period, although the models are now suggesting that we'll be pushing back into an El Nino. Perhaps the earliest ones take us as early as the end of autumn, but most of them have us going in by the end of winter, back into an El Nino. Now, that is drier. That said, though, we've still had very few systems this year for a neutral year, about half of what we'd expect for our region. So I'm not willing to call it. You can take what you want from that, and we'll wait for the climate scientists to catch us up on all the details.
Yep, OK. And so what's the latest on the situation in Rockhampton?